as Cage Aggression Sturgis Night 2 continues, we have Ethan Razzle Dazzle Dusch, 5'7", 125 out of Washington, Illinois, and Walker's American Martial Arts. I love his nickname. Had to be an awesome person who came up with that.
I do love the nickname as well. What I probably love even more is this fight just actually happened a few months ago. No, 2 months ago. At our Road to Sturgis series. Such a great fight, back and forth action. These guys wanted to do it again out here in Sturgis, so here we go.
I love it. Kevin Burke, 5'7", 125 out of F1 Fight Team in Davenport, Iowa. It's definitely somebody who I'm not, in any way unsure about what he's going to do coming into this fight. We've seen him multiple times. I know he's fought under the Cage Aggression banner multiple times, and he's a gamer, so I'm definitely ready to see this rematch.
No, he's another one of those fighters that anytime, anywhere, any place, anybody, doesn't matter, brings everything he's got. The thing about this fight, if I could put a tagline on this fight, don't let this fight go to the judges, because there was a lot of back and forth on the last one being a split decision, and need a finish.
Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 125 pounds. He trains with Walker's American Martial Arts. Joining us from Washington, Illinois, Ethan Razzle Dazzle Dusch. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 125 pounds. He trains with the F1 Fight Team. Joining us from Davenport, Iowa, Kevin Burke.
Bruce Allen, your referee for Kevin Burke versus Ethan Razzle Dazzle Dusch. Oh, big shot there by Dusch. And this is another one of those fights, and you see the weights, and you know that with these guys that cardio isn't going to be a problem, and you just wonder if they're going to be able to swing enough to actually be able to make a ton of damage.
Yeah, there's no concern about stopping this fight due to no action, or if you're going to get your money's worth out of this one. What I'm anxious to see is in the 2 short months since their last fight, what adjustments have been made to make sure it doesn't go to the judges again.
Right. What's different? And I mean, it has to still be fresh in both fighters' mind. And if you're Dutch, do you want to do something different this go around, or do you want to kind of stay the same since you were able to get the W before?
Yeah, and he came out pretty aggressive. A lot of flurries right away, and maybe he knows that as well.
And I really like what Burke is doing right now, even though he's on his back, and we all know that he's very comfortable there, but he has Dusch's right hand pinned and was able to land a few shots.
Yeah, if he's not looking for a submission, he's staying active for sure. And here they go again, back to their feet, throwing combos.
Ooh, big shot there by Dusch.
I already see a different level of intensity.
Spinning back fist by Dusch. And this is where the Razzle Dazzle name comes from, because Dusch tries to do a lot of different things, comes from a lot of different angles. Definitely one of those fighters that attempts to be a showman. Nice takedown there by Burke, though.
Made that one look easy. Let's see what he does with the takedown.
Burke raining down some shots on Dusch right now. Dusch trying his best to sort of wiggle free and stand up. And look at the dirty tactics by Burke. I love stuff like that. Just slightly covering your opponent's mouth, making it difficult for him to breathe. All those sort of things sort of matter as the fight goes along.
I met Kevin, 3 years before he was legally allowed to fight. At 15 years old, I had the opportunity to meet him, and they were training back then. This is a long time coming. We got round 1 coming close to an end, and
Burke is doing a nice job at the tail end of this round of staying aggressive and, getting those points, racking up those points.
Definitely more effective in terms of striking and damage than I noticed in the first round of the first fight.
And what you want to see out of Burke here as we, go to the intermission between the round is him continue that aggressiveness. He's going to have to continue that aggressiveness throughout the fight.
That round seemed to shift almost half and half.
It did. It did.
Another tough one to judge.
And it's something that both of these fighters have to sort of recognize and realize already that, man, this is probably going to be another one that goes a long time. It's going to go towards the end. So somebody's going to have to do something a little bit different and change it up and try to do something to make sure that the judges see the fight going in their direction.
Yeah, the last one was such a close fight. It's almost like we just watched round 4.
Right.
And here comes round 5.
Really like the aggressiveness from Burke at the end of that round, though. And here we go with round 2. Nice front kick there by Dusch. And that was one thing you saw a ton of in the very first fight was Dusch being, totally willing to go for it all, especially with his kicks. But you see him land another spinning back fist right there.
And then followed up with Burke spinning back fist. I mean, these guys mirror each other so well.
And Dusch going for a takedown and gets
nice.
stuffed by Burke.
Takedown defense.
And now, we talk about changing up your strategy. I don't know if I would have went for that takedown right there. That's not something I probably would have been comfortable doing, especially knowing how the last round ended with Burke on top of you and raining down shots. I don't know if I would go for that takedown. Ooh, nice up kick there by Dusch. Burke angling and looking for a way to jump in there. It's tough when you have your opponent right there, and a lot of people who don't really know the fight game see something like that, and they're like, what are these guys doing? I mean, you don't want to really just run and jump on your opponent when they're down on the ground like that, because you're going to get caught with an up kick to the chin, and your lights will be out.
Definitely. One thing they have to also keep in mind, easier said than done, but, the rounds are going quick. At the amateur level, they do go pretty quick, and you only got so much time to make an impact to the judges, and both guys looking to finish this fight after the last one. They got to step it up and do something kind of quick.
Right. Coming up on 1 minute left.
See if he decides to let him up this time.
Like referee Bruce Allen was just about to jump in and stand the guys up, but he didn't do it. Dusch with a triangle. Trying to squeeze and go for that submission, but Burke looks pretty calm. He's able to get out of that submission attempt. Nice shot there from the bottom. Nice shots there from the bottom by Dusch. Coming to the close of round 2.
Yeah, I mean, in pretty much this whole round, Kevin was on top, bringing down punches. Got submission attempts from the bottom, shots from the bottom. Both fighters staying very active. Another tough one to judge. If it's me on the outside looking in, I have to give that round to Burke.
Yeah, I would too. Definitely was more of the aggressive fighter. Held a superior position throughout that round. It's going to be up to both of these guys to try to change. I want to call for these guys to change things up at this point. Like you said, we're in round 5. at this go around, or we've been through 5 rounds, and neither one of these fighters have done a whole lot to distinguish themselves, and that's not taking anything away from these guys. These guys are excellent fighters, but they're so evenly matched that it's really difficult to figure out who's better. So you're gonna have to do something different, something to distinguish yourself from the other guy.
I couldn't agree with you more. Right now, I can't tell who's got the advantage in the fight. So you're right. Big 3rd round, big 6th round.
And the cool part about this is that everything that we just said can be changed with one shot, one aggressive tactic, one spinning back elbow there by Dusch.
We start the fight off, or start the round off with a great head kick, spinning back fist, another head kick. Dusch seems to be definitely more active this round.
Definitely, and I would think if you're Dusch, you want to stay up. Another spinning back fist by Dusch. Nice takedown.
There we go.
Nice shots there by Burke. If you're Burke, you want to continue to be aggressive from the top right now.
I hear one corner saying, "Get back to your feet." The other corner screaming, "Stay down there."
Yeah, and that's really the only difference, between these guys. Especially at the moment. You got Burke on top. And it's one of those things where you don't want to just be on top to be on top. You need to stay aggressive. You need to be offensive from the top.
Bruce Allen wants to see some more action. And they're back to their feet. I just think this last minute and a half is going to dictate the fight.
Both of these guys trading shots right now. Ooh,
nice
body shot there by Dusch.
Again, not a lot of amateur fighters go to the body.
Nice head kick there by Dusch. If you're these guys' corners right now, huge body shot there.
Great combo.
If you get these guys' corner right now, you need to be screaming to them. 1 minute left, do something, win this fight. And Dusch goes again for the takedown. It has to be something that he was planning and working on trying to do, and something that he sort of decided that he was going to do coming into this fight.
Well, being that he's shown more effectiveness on his feet, it is interesting to see him go for the takedown so many times. He's comfortable with Kevin on the ground, which is a little scary because the Burke's jiu-jitsu is stellar.
Both guys not really landing a ton of damage here as we come to the end of round 3.
Yeah, I would like to see the corners getting a little bit more vocal about, you got to make a statement right here with only 8 seconds left.
And this is what, coming into this fight, we all sort of feared. This is what you didn't want to see. And if you're both of these guys, you should probably be a little bit angry at yourself because you let this fight go to the judges again, and then it was incredibly close.
Yeah, another matchup between these two that I wouldn't want to judge. I don't think I can get 9 rounds out of these two guys, but you never know. Another great fight. I can't wait to see what the judges say.
Yeah, and that final round, it seemed like Dusch sort of was able to strike early on and sort of take the advantage early on, but like we saw in another round, Burke sort of turned it on towards the end, and it's impossible to make these calls.
No, in the outside looking in, like I always say, second round I've got Kevin, third round I've got Ethan, and first round, flip a coin, or maybe I'd watch it back a couple more times, but the judges get one shot.
Right.
One live round to judge, at a time. They don't get a chance to watch the DVDs later.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecard for this decision. Judge number 3 scores this contest 29-28. Judge number 2 scores this contest 29-28. And our last judge scores this contest 30-25, declaring your winner by unanimous decision,
Ethan Dusch, your winner here at Caged Aggression Sturgis, Night 2.
Surprised, not surprised.
Wow. Yeah, tough.
Can't wait to watch that fight back again. Great fight for both fighters. I'd love to see 5 more rounds.
All right, ladies. I'm here with Dakota man. Second time in this case, second win. How's it feeling here in Sturgis, South Dakota, sir?
Fantastic! It's great. It's awesome. God, thank you.
Never go on here. I know you had you in some bad situations there. Why don't you walk us through a couple portions of that last round?
Last round, I think the technical one down. I thought the fight was a lot closer than what it was when it turned to any way they did. I definitely noticed an improvement from the last time we saw you in here. A lot of nice clean techniques.
What do you do in particular to prepare this time? Knowing you have experience.